It's almost time for my Thanksgiving 2020 charity stream, and well, this has been 2020. Just about anything in this beautiful planet of ours could use some charity. But I have chosen California Fire Foundation for the second time in my streaming career. Why specifically them? Well, let's just say that they've had to deal with a little more than their fair share of 2020's wrath. Also, I still live here. So, the first time that I donated to these people was actually the very first charity stream I ever did back in Thanksgiving 2018. And, well, that fire season had more than warranted it. We had seen some of the most ridiculous fires in the history of California, including the largest in the Mendocino Complex fire and the most destructive in the Camp Fire. Also, the Carr Fire had an EF3 fire tornado. That was fun. Another sneakier thing about these fires that was almost unprecedented, the air quality was this. And this affected almost all of the entire North American continent. 2020 was well on its way to becoming a pretty normal looking fire season until this guy started to get involved. This is Tropical Storm Fausto, and well, this is Tropical Storm Fausto's flight path. It didn't come anywhere close to California. So, what the heck happened? Fausto sent what was called a moisture plume northward toward the Bay Area of California, which produced, well, a whole lot of that. And with not a whole lot of rain to go along with it. Just lightning, and just a whole lot of dry, susceptible to burn area. 3 days later, California looked like this. And with that much fire going on, it became pretty much impossible for the firefighters to actually stop them all. So what happens? Well, you just get even worse fires. With the fire department being overwhelmed to an extent never before seen in the history of California, stuff got bad. Remember, this was the air quality during the peak of 2018 fires. During the peak of 2020 fires, the air quality was this. Now, let's keep in mind that Mendocino Complex fire from 2018, because we've got a lot of big fires to look at. Just individually, you can just imagine the amount of effort it took just to get rid of one of these things. But they just kept on blowing up and up and up in groups. It was so impossible to keep track of. Wait a minute. Can we back that up for a second? Oh dear. And so, at least in terms of recorded California history from 1850 onwards, 2020 is the proud owner of 5 out of 6 of the largest wildfires known in California history. Which manifests itself thusly. All that orange stuff is, of course, burn area. And to put that into perspective, if you were to just take out a dart and randomly find some patch of ground on California, there is a 4.16% chance that it was burned in the year 2020. Also, I hope you like fire tornadoes because we had 3 of them this year. Okay, time to finally tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make this really quick. And unfortunately, these are basically backup plans because I wanted to do the charity stream with Super Mario 3D All-Stars, but my Joy-Cons are drifting really badly, and I'm probably not going to get them back repaired from Nintendo in time for this. That's my bad. I should have sent them a lot sooner. But I got some games for you. So on November 25th, which is the day before Thanksgiving, I'm going to start off with the only game in the universe, because that seems like a pretty good way to kick off a stream like this. Followed by some marbles on stream, basically just because it's lunchtime and I like to eat while playing marbles on stream. That's just fun. Followed by some more strenuous activity for VVV for the sub 50 death run, and ending the day with some Uno. Hopefully. I haven't actually tried to go on to Uplay for a while, so wish me luck with that. And on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, hopefully y'all are smart enough to not go out shopping. So we're going to start out with Super Mario 3D World as Princess Peach. Yes, I plan on playing the entire World 1 through 8, so it might take a while, so take the 330 and 515 with a grain of salt. But yeah, I plan on playing the whole game because I have friends who want to watch me play the game, so simple as that. So because I want to stick with the Wii U, again, because we can't really do Switch right now, I'll follow that up with some Smash Bros. Wii U Classic Mode at difficulty 7 or greater. You know, grinding for an achievement there. And then I'm also going to play New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I wouldn't really call it a speed run, but I do plan on at least attempting to beat the whole game in one sitting. By going quick-ish, but, you know, not optimized or anything like that. I would do a third day, however, I'm knee-deep in 3 different college projects at the same time here, so probably not the best idea. I'm gonna have to settle for 2 streams this time. So what's in it for you, huh? Well, I've got the usual incentive. Luigi the Beloved. That really, really stupid story that I wrote. Honestly, it's almost a good thing that we haven't been able to do that yet for any of my charity streams, because it's actually been so long since I wrote that my reaction when reading it is almost going to be as blind as the rest of you guys. So yes, I wrote a story called Luigi the Beloved, intentionally ridiculous fanfiction, and if y'all can raise $250, I will be more than happy to read to you the extent of my stupidity. But that's not all. You see, I'm 25 years old, and in this grand age of the interwebs, that might as well be Master Roshi's age. Okay, maybe not that old. But I do know one thing about the kids. The kids that browse today's internet. What is the one surefire incentive that is guaranteed to work every single time? Yup. For every $100 you guys give, I will tell you an embarrassing story about my childhood. Here's a brief preview of them. And I should tell you, by the way, that only the $200 one is the only story that my parents have any knowledge about. Mostly due to the fact that one of my parents was directly involved, as you can see. And I promise you, the last one has some context that makes it a little bit better. But still, don't you kind of want to help us get the $500 to hear that? Well, you should really be motivated to help California Fire Foundation. That's the real reason you should donate, but, you know, it's there. Also, as a little bit of a bonus, since $500 is a pretty hefty number, and I really want to show my appreciation, I will tack on to the end of the stream a teaser, if you will. Whether or not I have 500 followers, I will play level 1 of I Am Bread. That's supposed to be my 500 follower special, and I don't want that to happen during a charity stream because, well, celebrating my own selfish accomplishment is not really a charity stream material. But I will do level 1 if we hit $500. Thank you for your time. I will see you there if you want. Only give what you can, and I'll appreciate everything that you do. God bless.